right? Here we go. Last of a 2-game series. Field of Dreams short series here, as we're going to toss out our ace Kevin Gausman versus Mike Fultonevich of the Rangers. Shaking up the lineup a little bit as well. We'll see how it works out.
Some heavy cloud cover causing overcast skies here at Field of Dreams. The road trip continues with the second of a quick 2-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Texas attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Mike Fultonevich will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Former Brave.
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately.
Second-year Ranger.
Over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a zero.
Yastrzemski hitting lead off today.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for
Ranger
a ball.
19-43.
Fellas, this Rangers
Worst record in
club, as
baseball.
They begin play. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax
Now
a little bit.
2-0.
Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout
90
the course
degrees.
of the season.
Pretty
This
hot
team
here
should
in
right itself, and it needs to start
Dyersville,
today.
Iowa today.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch.
Yastrzemski fouls it off, 2-1. What's up, Matty?
Into the windup and the pitch.
Shift is on for Yastrzemski as he's 3-1. Solano on deck.
Donovan Solano waits on deck. The 3-1 is in there.
Slater right back, full count.
3-2. Hold hard, but it's fouled down the first base side.
Is that Bombers?
And that misses.
There's a leadoff walk.
So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers,
Yeah, the Field of Dreams game was really fun. I loved everything about it. The camera angle kind of drove me crazy, but I should have made it clear so I could take better pictures. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back to this field later. Take more pictures.
He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I'm fine. The week's been stressful.
Yastrzemski gets
Some
his
good
lead at
stress,
first,
some
nobody
not
out.
so good stress.
Pulled high
Solano's going to hit that hard to left field, but it will be caught.
He's there and
If he gets
records
back
the
to first,
down.
1 down.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in
Here's
this
our
one.
lineup
Who
for
do you
tonight.
have your eye
Yastrzemski,
on?
Solano, and Belt. 1, 2, 3. Slater and right. Dickerson or DH for tonight. Posey behind the plate. Crawford at short. Dubon in center. And Tommy Lucella hitting ninth, playing second.
When he barrels up the ball.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he'll
Interesting.
hold off on
Ball
the
one to
slider
Brandon
here
Belt.
Start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 14 homers and 32 driven in. The 1-0.
Oh, I didn't mean to swing that.
In the dirt here. Good
But we
job
did.
keeping it
Good stop by
close as the
Butera
count
there.
Goes to 1-1.
I think that's Butera.
Has a look, now the pitch.
And that's going to get away.
Takes off inside
Lucky bounce by Butera, but Yastrzemski will get to second base. Wild pitch.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild
Almost didn't make it.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy.
Nice bounce by Butera to try to throw a second.
Wild pitch.
This wasn't enough.
One out and a runner on second base. This is hit
Belt's going to hit that to left center field. Nobody's going to get that one. Yastrzemski will come in to score, and it's going to be a ground rule double. Run will score regardless. 1-0 Giants.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second.
Belt getting hot.
He drove that ball really nicely.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs.
There's Austin Slater. Holtzy's having issues finding the zone.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Gonna hit that to right center, but it will be caught. Belt will hold at second base, 2 down. That was Lily World Series on. I forgot that was
Dickerson.
even on.
He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one
Now
of the funny things
Delaware.
about National League teams playing in AL ballparks.
Is that the Northeast
All of a sudden, the lineup kind of
matchup?
changes
Right.
dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
A decent lead at second. Here's the
I
pitch.
didn't see
And
that.
he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. 2 out here and a runner at second.
2-0.
And
Or sorry,
low,
1-1.
a strike.
Sorry. Brandon Belt on second. Giants have got 1 here in the first.
Pulled toward right
Dickerson
center
is
field.
just gonna miss one here.
Fielder giving chase. He's there to
That'll
track
do it.
down, and that'll end the inning.
Giants strike first to
Giants will have
support
to
their
be
ace Kevin
content with
Gausman.
just the one.
Taking the mound next.
We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 1 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split
Oh,
finger.
good. Alzolai's
He's kind
hurt.
of been a guy
Fantastic.
that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen.
Cubs might as well
It's never
properly
been a
tank
question
now.
about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing
Grabbing
strikes,
his knee
he
or
can be
something.
awfully tough to hit.
And stepping in, Brock Holt. He'll lead things off here.
All right,
in the
here we go.
bottom half of the first.
Rangers. Brock Holt hitting leadoff.
From the stretch. Danny D-Row,
It's a
this
splitter for a
Giants
strike.
team as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in
Yeah,
point.
he's been really good in real
Chance
life,
to jump out
apparently. Like
again
5-0
to
in his
another
last
1-0
start.
lead. They've really been
Last
doing
5
that.
starts.
They've been on attack,
I think
early
that's right.
offensive, almost
There was some stat
ambush-like
on Twitter
approaches
talking
to
about
their
it. He's
at-bats,
been real good.
and it's working for him.
But Brock Holt hitting .313.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
He swings and misses at the slider, 1-2.
There, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And Courtesy call by the blue as Holt strikes out. Gausman begins his ninth with a K.
Favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when there's.
Yeah, I just put Baez on the IL. He's on the.
Not sure the hitter would want to hear that though.
Got back spasms. So.
That'll bring in Nick Solak.
He's gonna ground ball. Crawford, not good enough though. A for effort though. A for effort. Made it close.
Let's focus on the backhand play right there.
Solak's gonna beat that out.
To get to first. I know he beat it out, but man, he made that guy.
Yeah, I don't know exactly who I'm gonna pick up. There's David Dahl now, runner on first. One out.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Donnie is a hitter or something. Yeah, no, I think, Maddie, do you have Ohtani starting as a hitter and a pitcher when he pitches?
Now the 0-1. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. One there.
Well, I got the out at second. Nice play by Crawford again, but Dahl will beat out the play at first. Two down. I thought he was going to be safe at second there, but got the good animation. Yeah. When does he pitch again? He just pitched last night, didn't he? Here is Joey Gallo now.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man
218 on the year, 12 homers, 29 RBIs. All right, the Cubs bring in here with Alzolay hurt. Okay.
That would look like it
Interesting
could
call,
easily have
1-1.
gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Oh, he hung that one.
High and deep down the
Gausman
left
fouled
field
that off.
line. And that will end up a foul ball. Dahl leads off first with a
1,
pair
2,
of
3,
outs
4.
in
Yeah.
the inning.
I'm not gonna lie. It took me a second to. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a second to figure out what that meant. Probably longer than what it should have, but.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That would make sense. I'm mad being mad, man. Gallo chases. Down he goes. 2 strikeouts for Gausman this inning.
One left for Texas. It remains 1-0.
1-0 Giants. That's alright, man. You didn't say anything wrong.
Second inning set to go, and that brings up Buster Posey.
Alright, Buster. Hitting 210. I can't hit with you. I have a lot of struggles.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
But you're still a very good player. Just got to use you better. 2-0.
Posey, a native of Georgia. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as
3-0 to Buster. Crawford on deck.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. lifted into the air to shallow center. Calhoun
And that
waits
should be
on
easy
it.
for Calhoun.
One away.
One down.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
There's the
And let's
Rangers on
take a look at
defense there,
outfielder
near
David
last in
Dahl,
fielding.
Another guy who profiles not only in
Pretty
center
good.
field,
Dahl,
but
Calhoun, and
cover
Gallo in
both
the outfield.
corners.
Holt,
Speed
Culberson,
is his
Solak,
game,
and Nate
he's
Lowe. In the
only
infield,
gonna
Drew
continue
Patera
to get
behind the
better.
plate. Give me 1 second here. Where is it? Let's do. You know what? I may watch the Red Sox game. Red Sox and O's. I want to see if Schwarber's done anything. Alright. So here's Brandon Crawford. One
Here's
out.
the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
Deep drive, right field, into the corn. Brandon Crawford. Solo shot. 428.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Ball left in a hurry. See if we get a replay on this one.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away
near
with
107 off
very
the
many
bat,
mistakes.
428.
He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Even someone like Crawford, he doesn't have a lot of power. I want to see where that went. Oh, I can't see where it went. It was a perfect
Stepping
though.
up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 14.
Yeah, I don't have a cool air horn.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Everybody uses that air horn,
There are
annoys
the
me.
umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always
Doing
super
one.
consistent.
Fulton
I think
Evich
that's
is
one of the
just
things that irritates
doesn't have
players
command
and
today.
pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a
Fine.
little bit more
Round out.
consistent.
That is Holt.
And that's the second out.
2 down.
Here's Tommy LaStella now.
So there's Listella. We're going to get him on. Bet him 9th today.
First pitch coming, here it is.
There you go. There's a shot to center field. That's going to get down.
That gets down. He's got
Nice
himself
stop by
a base hit.
Calhoun. 2 out knock for
Don't
Listella.
sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball,
Oh, it's not
middle
Cedric
end. He's able
Mullins.
to drive that for a nice single.
It's better than Let's Go all the time. Now they both annoy me.
Into the box, Mike
To each their
Yastrzemski.
own.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
To each their own. Yastrzemski took a walk, took second on a wild pitch, and scored off a
Ready with the 0-1.
Brendan Belt ground
And
rule
this one's
double.
downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's in Leo our home. And Yastrzemski's going to shoot that through the middle there. Listella's going to stop at second base. 2 out, 2 on. Pitching coach coming out to talk to Fulte.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Well, I can imagine how frustrating it must be to be the Rangers. Like, you look at their roster, like their club roster in the game, their highest overall pitcher is in AAA.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. And this one's in the
Let's talk
dirt.
about Butera. He's
And
going
the
to be busy
runners will
behind the
stay
plate
put
tonight.
here on ball one.
Solano, good contact hitter.
The 1-0 home. Sent
Not where
on
we
the
wanted to
ground
hit it,
out to
but
second. Right
that'll
to him.
end the inning there.
Throw to
So like to
first
throw him
in
out.
time, and the big inning is avoided as the
Crawford
side is retired.
attacks another run for us here with a
When
solo
the
shot.
Giants
Number
come to town,
5.
It's bye-bye, baby. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's
I
now
wanna go back and
2-0
look at
San
it.
Francisco.
What's up, buddy? She probably went out to the car. You want to come in here? Oh, there's Mommy.
Chris Davis next to bat. His career numbers against
Gotcha.
Gausman, he's just 2 for 9.
Be right back. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Let's see where this went. I really should have made this sunny. So I'll have to come back and play here in September or something. Oof. Right off the sign. That's awesome. Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Coke vanilla.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
He's hungry.
So is your shark.
Now remember, when he eats it, it goes into his belly. See?
Who's here?
So, let him here. Go get him to eat the fishes. Go, go, go.
Ready to deal.
I love y'all too. Thank you.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Alrighty. There's Chris Davis. Ground out to Crawford. He's been very busy.
Throw to first
One down.
is in time for the first out.
Check out your Giants defense here. Number 1 National League defensive team. Yastrzemski, Dubon, and Slater in the outfield. Solano at third. Crawford at short. Listella at second. Brendan Belt at first. Buster Posey getting the start behind the plate. Like we said, Kevin Gausman on the mound.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Well, Boston beating up on Baltimore. I really want to see how Mullins does tonight, so.
The 1-0.
2-0. Calhoun had a homer in the last game.
To start out this at bat, none of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled
Foul
down
ball.
the line, but a foul
Calhoun's a
ball
very
is
good
2-1
contact hitter.
now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Speaking of which, Amish, you talked about Kershaw. He's set to face the Pirates in this franchise.
Now the 2-1.
Calhoun fouls off another one. Do you have a favorite team, Amish, that you're rooting for? Swing and a miss.
Blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Calhoun down. Third strikeout for Gausman.
About that strikeout, he fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty
We missed
bad
our
place
mark
to
there.
be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
One scoreless inning from Flair. Oh, that's what I need to watch. I need to watch, guess the Cardinals game, don't I? Yeah, I got him starting. I took him off the IL 2 days ago. Whoops. Wrong feed. Alright, sorry.
Nate Lowe digging in now.
There's Nate Lowe,
As the
first
pitch misses
baseman,
to
hitting
him, it's
211
ball
this
one.
year.
Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Also have food with me, so I'll try to keep the eating down.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Late swing
that
on
one
the
fouled
hitter's
off,
count.
2-1.
Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Oh, God. Let's see, 21 pitches. Going into the second inning. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
That looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Doesn't bite. Full
Ball
count.
is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Charlie Culberson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here
What up,
with
Charm?
2 men out.
Most YouTube uploads said series. No, I mistitled it.
3-2 pitch.
Oh no, that was the Cubs one. The Cubs one was the finale. Does this one say finale? Oh yeah, this is the this is obviously the finale against the Rangers, but
Now a
and
fastball
swing
is
and a
either
miss.
squared up and let that
Down
one
goes
fly,
low.
and the inning is over.
Strikeout number
1,
4
2,
for
3 to the
Gausman.
Rangers. They trail it here
2-0.
2-0.
How are you, Charm?
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as
Hey.
it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead
Joey
things
Votto's
off
got a
here.
homer for me tonight.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Belt
Wanna know?
is in for the second
got the shift
time
on
here
for
as he
Belt.
looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Brock Holt shifting a little more to second base. And Belt's gonna ground it right into the shift there.
Shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in
One
time,
out.
and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the next to bat will be Austin Slater. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Another good timing.
Now the pitch. One out, nobody on.
Slater 2 for 6 in the series.
And this winds up
Faulty
inside
falls
for
behind
the ball.
another
2-0
hitter.
now.
2-0.
Just does manage to get a piece
Too
there
aggressive
as
with
his
Slater. I
first
don't know
foul.
why. He doesn't really have a lot of
Lucky he
power
got a
versus
piece right
righties.
there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous
2-1.
off-speed pitch.
The 2-1.
Hey, usually the second
Two
time
balls,
through
two
the order, you start
strikes.
seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
I'm gonna swing at something horrible.
And the miss here
I'll
is
strike
he's
out.
down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin
Fulty's
the
first
third.
K.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times.
Yeah, we got
already. That's just a real
after this
tough
game,
pitch for a hitter to pick
about
up
4
out of a pitcher's hand, so they
against the
end up chasing
Nationals.
when they're in
I think I
protect
accidentally
mode.
said the Diamondbacks the other day. Got the Diamondbacks next week.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson.
And Dickerson's gonna pop that up
Toward the left side of the
somehow.
infield.
But he does.
Holt has got
That's
it,
got
and
it.
the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their
Sure.
2-0
Okay.
lead.
Yeah, we got the Nationals for 4 games. They're second in the NL East right now behind the Mets, so
Ready
they
now
are
is
fighting.
Charlie Culberson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, Matty,
After
they need
5
to
and
get
a
some
half.
offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the
Ball
first
one.
pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Need to catch those snakes.
That misses
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, we've won 2 in a row. They've won 3 in a row. So go figure.
Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field.
And that's going to go over the wall.
A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this
Rangers
one
on the
back.
board,
It's a
and Charlie
home run.
Culberson. Solo shot.
A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season.
Now, come on,
And the
Gausman. Don't
Rangers
automatically
track the
start
scoreboard. It's
forgetting
now
how
a
to pitch
2-1
now.
game.
Guess it was a 2-0 count fastball. We should know better than
There are
that.
certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat
373.
so well, I'm not giving him a
Just
chance
over the
to
wall.
do anything. He's too hot right now.
Nope, not where I wanted that pitch. But I'm not saying anything that people don't already know. So
At the plate, Drew Butera, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Charlie. I think Flaherty looks so much like Max Scherzer when it comes to his delivery.
And the pitch.
Swinging and a
But
miss.
he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Ooh, the Monarchs. Pretty good. Quickly 0-2 to the catcher.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away.
Do it again.
The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away.
Fouls it off. Oh, and 2.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Doesn't swing at that one. 1 and 2. How hot has Joey Votto been? My goodness. Swing and a miss. Down goes Butera. 5 strikeouts for Gausman.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung
Only
and
made a
missed.
miss.
That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Back top lineup we go. Here's Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him.
He's
here in
struck
this one.
out. Having a very good year hitting 311.
And he goes the other way.
He gets a hold of that one, hit deep to left field. Yastrzemski, what a catch.
As he takes it for route number 2.
In his secondary position, good catch. Brock Holt gave that one a ride.
While looking back over his shoulder, not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Apparently this field plays like Coors. Yeah, it did. It was scary, man.
Into the box now, Nick Solak.
Cubs had some bad weather come in. There was that photo at the where was it? Citizens Bank, probably. I think it was at Citizens Bank Park, of like that shelf cloud in the background. Oh man, that was something you see out of a horror movie. Solak stays hot against us. 2-out single.
So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we put up our team leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently third best.
Didn't they compete? Weren't they in the last tournament? So there's David Dahl now. 2 out, runner on first.
David Dahl to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Spooky clouds.
0 for 1 here in the early
Dude,
going.
shelf clouds are intimidating. Oh, 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
So very early on here in the third. So we try to pull off the short series sweep. Try to make it 3 in a row. Got a very tough matchup against the Nationals after this. So.
Chopped weakly up the first base
All fouls that off. Now, if the Cardinals could just win tonight, that would be great. I say that just because I want Mike Minor or Flaherty to get a win. 2-2. I need to beat Matty this week.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled away. I don't know why we're not locating tonight. Swing and a miss. Down goes David Dahl. Strikeout number 6. That's an achievement. Charlie Culberson gets the Rangers on the board. Shout out to the random achievement. 2-1. Todd Frazier was on their '98 championship. Really? Didn't know that.
Buster Posey now. He's 0-1 thus far.
Alright, so here's Posey. Still trying to find the swing with him.
Here's the first pitch.
Starting to just thinking about just making him a defensive catcher now because I just cannot hit with him.
Breaking ball called just
he falls behind 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Posey's gonna hit it right to Solak. Down it goes. See, like I said, I just have such a hard time hitting with Posey. I don't know how people hit homers with him.
Hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it.
Speaking of homers, it's Crawford. Had a solo shot in the second inning.
Crawford digging in next. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
All right, see if you can give us that call.
Interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something.
Pretty good job at working the count. 23 balls, 25 strikes.
windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Was that slider?
Far too inside that time. Laid off
Yeah, that's
for
his
ball
first
one.
pitch. Really going to use that changeup, I think.
The 1-2 offering looked
2
like
balls
a
and 2
slider
strikes
that
to
time, but it's
Crawford.
2-2.
He went with
In the last year of his contract, real life Giants just extended him. 2 years, 32 mil. So that's a thing. Don't think we're going to do that.
Here now the 2-2.
And Crawford's going to hit that down the right field line. That's going to be fair, obviously. And he's going to run, and he's going to get to second base with a 1-out double. Crawford stays hot today.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
There's Dubon now.
Standing in now.
RBI opportunity. A little late on that pitch. It's going to hook foul.
And it's a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Still trying to find the perfect place for him in the lineup.
Heading out towards shallow
That's going
right.
to get caught. It's going to fly out to right.
And that's
Two
taken
down.
in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Tommy LaStella, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
All right. RBI opportunity for LaStella. Very good arm in right field. That's Gallo. Everyone else doesn't really have a good arm.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Fastball up.
Crawford stands at second with 2 gone.
And LaStella gets a hold of one. That ball hit high and deep to right field. Gallo looking up.
Still going back.
Gone.
And goodbye. This
2-run
one
shot,
coming back.
Tommy LaStella. Giants grow that lead back out.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body
Very
language
short
right there.
field out
There's
here,
blood in the water for
363.
a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee, and right now they're hunting this guy.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Last
He
time
fouls
through
off.
was a base hit.
Walking a single, scored earlier. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. What's up, Mike?
A ball and a strike
one.
to the Giants' leadoff man.
That's a bad stat right there. 74 strikeouts first in the National League.
And he
He
fouls,
fouls
this one
that
off.
off, down 1-2. I don't know who it is for the
4
South.
runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a
And
miss as the
Yastrzemski
slider
strikes
sets him
out.
for the final out of the inning.
Just throw it in the zone. We can't hit it. Tommy LaStella, though, hits it. 2-run shot, 4-1. On the bottom of the 4th.
This 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 San Francisco. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
There's Gallo now.
He's set and the pitch. Hot shot down the
Stings
line.
it.
Slater
Right at
is
Slater,
there,
though.
and he has it for the out.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it.
Once again,
Just
we're
wasn't
missing our
able to
location.
steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
There's Chris Davis now.
Here's Chris Davis now. As
Thank
he
you, Matty
looks at a fastball
Vasgergen
that
just
misses
said
off
that.
the plate for
Appreciate it.
ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I don't know who the powerhouse is for the Southeast. If any. If they even have any.
Hot shot to
Ooh,
third.
nice snag by Solano.
Throw to first
Two
will
down.
get him. Already 2 away
Boy,
for the
Gausman is
home
just
port.
kind of hanging his pitches a little bit. I'm assuming it would be like an
Up
Atlanta,
next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun
like an Atlanta
struck out in his last
township.
trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat
That's
to
my
something
guess.
this AB.
A
Wanna know.
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the
2-0.
second ball.
Calhoun. Sorry, I'm muting my
It's not
mic
like
when I
you're
take a
doing
bite.
Slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Nolensville, Tennessee. I've never even heard of that town.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now here's one hit
Hanging
in the
slider,
air to the
Calhoun
right
fouls it
side.
off.
But this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
And I can't stand hearing myself chew, let alone anything like that. And Calhoun
Struck
caught
him out,
looking.
his 7th of the ball game, and
Gausman
that
has
ends
7
the inning.
strikeouts.
Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 4-1
For
ball
one
game.
Giants after 4. Probably checked a real crowd of people.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Donovan Solano.
ASMR stuff. I did find an ASMR channel that I like. But it's not a person. It's like,
First pitch
nature
on its
sounds.
way.
it's pretty much like
Slider
rain
runs
hitting a
in on
tin
him as
roof.
He has to lean out of the way.
I put that on while I was cleaning the office the other day while Leo was at school, and man, it just relaxed me. Solano's going to shoot that off the glove of Culberson, and Solano will make it. Should be a base hit. Yep.
What undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do
Peachtree?
right
Yeah,
there.
that's a northeast
Spot
Atlanta.
like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock
Doesn't
that
surprise
ball
me.
down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base
I stopped
hit,
by
and I'm sure it
Butera.
was.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1.
It does help.
Solano
Leo's just like,
aboard here at first with nobody out.
It's just like me. He's got a...
There's a
And Belt's
ball
going to hit
right
that
in
into left center
left
field gap.
center.
That's going to get down. Stearns is going to wave in. Whoever that was. Solano, and he's going to score.
They'll add on to their total as
Brandon
the run
Belt
scores all
has
the
a
way from
second
first.
RBI of the day.
Well, this is a lesson for all those
Good
pitchers
stuff.
out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes
They
back
still
to haunt
shifting
you.
against
With
them.
no
That's the
outs,
second
I
time
thought
he's
they
hit it to
might
left
lose the
center.
runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
That's going to be it for Fultonevich.
Comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter.
Fulte
this
didn't look good
afternoon.
today.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ian Kennedy will come on in relief here and appear in
There's
game
Ian
number
Kennedy out of the
25
bullpen.
on the
25th
year
game,
so
2-0
far.
record. ERA doesn't look that great. Does pretty good, though, against hitters. He's going to eat some innings here. Fastball, cutter, knuckle curve, changeup. Oh, boy.
At the plate now,
Got
Austin
2 of my
Slater
kryptonites
has the
right
first
there,
pitch
knuckle
to him,
curve
runs
and
him in
changeup.
inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so
At a
far.
belt. I wish I could make that a hashtag. merchandise or something.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count.
How about those people on Twitter about my last tweet talking about, like, you do realize that Schwarber's back, right?
And this is lifted high in the air down the right.
Slater's gonna hit that to right field. Gallo will get that easy.
Gallo is over
First
near the
out.
stands as he makes the
I don't know
catch
why
for
it
the
reached
first
people
down.
that no one has contact with them. Like, I don't follow any of those people. None of you guys follow any of those people. And all of a sudden, they just like, why do they see that? It's kind of weird.
Dickerson.
But I get the confusion.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's going to get away from Butera. Belt can skip to third base.
And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third.
Yeah.
You have to be
Baez is
sure
on
you
for
can
back
make it. He
spasms,
was
and
there,
DeGrom's
and now
just
he's only 90 feet
hurting.
away.
It's just hurting.
A man at third with one away.
And Dickerson's going to shoot that through the left side. Belt will score, and that wild pitch is going to come back to hurt him. 6-1 Giants.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there, as a batter, you see the infield
Must be
back. You
saying
take
about
everything,
Dickerson.
all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Ro. You
With
think
all due
what
respect,
you
this
make
is what I
a good
expect
pitch,
a
the
19 and
infield playing
43
back,
team
the
to be
ball is
like.
able to sneak through a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Dude, I'm telling you, the NL East is just...
A one pitch on its way.
And Posey's going to shoot that into right center field. That's going to get through and split the gap here. Stearns is going to wave in Dickerson. And no throw. 7-1. Posey.
Well, when you leave a pitch that
First
high
double
in
of the
zone
season.
like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the
I don't know where this
outfield, and
offense
that
is
brings
coming
the
from,
runner
but I'll
all the
take
way
it.
around from first to score.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford as he takes
Here
a cold
is
strike
Crawford
on the
now.
flag.
He's
It's
having a
0-1.
good night.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, how about it, though? The Phillies are just the Phillies. You know, they just... I don't even know about that team. The Braves have a bad bullpen all of a sudden. Will Smith can't close out games. And the Mets have injuries. I
And that
mean,
one yanked just foul.
I don't know. And at least. Yay, Nolan hit a homer. Thank you.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Yeah, I think the West is going to have 3 teams this year in the playoffs. And now Central is a joke and a half.
Culberson is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a man at second here with 2 away. And stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon.
I have a lot of faith in my Cubs next year. Hoyer said that he doesn't,
Kennedy pauses. First pitch on the way.
he wants to
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
compete next year.
That's
We'll
just
see.
Too much velocity upstairs to
I don't want to
get
hear that
good.
money is a
He's gonna
problem,
have
though.
to lower his sights.
Quickly
A little quick
0-2
on
to
that swing, and he
Dubon.
finds himself behind 0-2.
Good Lord, Tyler. Tyler O'Neill's such a strong guy. Holy crap. Oof.
And this This
How
one's
about the
in
work by
dirt,
Butera behind
and
the
he'll
plate
rein
today?
it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2
AL
down.
Central. Yeah. White Sox fans are on their high horse, man.
Misses for a
It's
ball.
pretty easy when you have really no competition.
Here now the 2-2.
And I'm
It's
still
laid off and the count
I'm still
runs
looking at the
full.
Rays.
Some
I like
pitchers
the
fall
Rays.
into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with
I think
the
the
base
Rays are
open,
just so
it's
complete.
not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he strikes
Man,
him
Dubon
out.
strikes
He was
out.
able to stop the bleeding
But hey, that's
again as
alright.
this side is
Sorry,
retired.
Dubon.
So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left
Giants
on.
7, Rangers
Last
1.
half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 7-1.
Tigers will be better next year. You think Miggy's going to call it quits after this year?
Striding in is Nate Lowe. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. Now here's the first offering.
Swinging and a miss.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Not too many guys taking him out today. with
Because he's
this
fixing to hit, what,
split. Look at
career
the
homer
downward
number, what
action
is
on
it,
that thing. It's
500?
falling off the table.
400? Yeah, Charm, if I got time after this game, I'll Discord with you, my guy.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find
Hopefully
the
I will.
strike zone.
I'll shoot you a text, man.
The 1-1 is a fastball
It's all
taken
up,
high
2-1 to
for a
low.
ball.
I think it's 500. I don't remember if it's 400 or 500. It might be 400. I really don't remember. I just know he's at either 399 or 499.
Now the 2-1.
Hung that one.
To the left side. Crawford's
Crawford's got it.
cleanly,
One
and
down.
that's the first out. So this has been
Let's check out the ERA leaders in the National League. Kevin Gausman, number 1. Dinelson Lamet, probably pitcher of the year so far. Covered him a little bit in the latest recap mini episode that's out now, episode 10, about the Dinelson Lamet, how he's been doing this year.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at
So
bat.
episode 10 is out if you want to listen to it. We go over the draft
Try
picks.
and go off speed.
We talk about a huge injury
Start the at-bat. It's
over on the
1-1.
West Coast.
Two and 0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
It's 500. Okay. Yeah, they're facing Cleveland, so
Outside, 3-0 now.
I actually want to watch that
Hey,
game.
he's had great
Now
command
that
all day.
Flaherty's
Wanna
got a
see
lead,
how
I'm gonna go back
aggressive
and
he
watch
is
that
in the
game.
zone with a 3-ball count.
Are they playing right now? Surely they're playing right now. He hasn't done it yet, has he? I don't think he has. Okay, no, didn't. Okay, Clement's the. Okay, Clement is the one. Okay, got it. So Miggy hasn't done it yet, and okay, interesting pitch there. 4-pitch walk.
And when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So next to the plate for Texas, Drew Butera struck out in his first at-bat.
Got a lot of hope on him, don't you?
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hanger.
High in the air out
Fly
towards
ball right
shallow
field.
right.
Slater's got
under
it.
He's got
2
it,
down.
and there are 2 down now. And he will hustle back to first
Yeah, the
as he
Padres
thinks
lost
better of
Chris
trying to
Paddock.
move up.
Covered that on the recap.
Next to dig in, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 2
That's not the
with a
big
strikeout in
injury,
this one.
but for the Padres, it's a big injury. Yeah, I think Paddock and Lamet in this franchise are combined 17-1
Ready with the first pitch.
with
Here it
around a
comes.
1.9 ERA. That's combined. They are carrying that team pitching-wise. Because Dinelson Lamet is 9-0, and Paddock, before he went on the injury list, was 8-1.
Culberson is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, C-Boys, what's up, buddy? And Brockhold
Struck him out. His 8th
punches
the
out
ball
8
game,
Ks for
and that one
Gausman.
ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 7-1.
Ready for the weekend, sir?
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He
I'm
can
totally
ill
gonna
afford
take
throw
that, by the way.
waist-high to belt-high changeups.
I'm going to take that at a
Pitch of the
belt.
inning is taken
That's a good one.
downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Still fouls it off.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still's already got a 2-run shot today. And a single. Ian Kennedy up for another inning.
Now a half swing here on the pitch.
Yeah, we don't get an
inside,
off
but it's
day
a
for
full
another
swing,
week and a
and
half,
the home
so
plate
it's going to be
umpire.
rough to
Strike
juggle
2.
everybody.
On
So
the
Stell's
ground,
gonna
softly towards
tap
second.
it to
He's
Solak.
right there.
One down.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin
Trying
the
to stay
6th.
cool. I hope he can.
So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching
Ooh,
staff.
there's your
Let's
highest
take a look
ERA
here
right
at the
there.
list
The
of clubs
Orioles
with the
on that
highest
list.
team ERA. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL.
Well, the Rays with a 5
Next
ERA.
ahead,
My
Mike
goodness, what's
Yastrzemski.
going on in
He
Tampa
struck
Bay?
out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
It's been muggy here. On 1 to Yaz.
Turned on down the line.
Ripped foul.
But this will get foul for strike 2.
So, C-Boys, I'm glad you're in here. Do you know anything about...
And this is
Jeez, I
swung
might as
on
well
and
not even
misses,
swing
so
the
it's
bat with
2
2
up,
strikes on
down to start
Yastrzemski.
the 6th
I can
inning.
never hit a ball
That
with him.
swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it
Do you know
down the
anything
line,
about
but
the new
that
NASCAR
wasn't a
game?
great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
I mean, I'm glad you're in here for other reasons, but you're my main dude when it comes to NASCAR stuff. So,
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano.
wow.
A ball
Ball
and no
1.
strikes.
Okay.
He's got a hit in 3
Interesting.
at-bats to this point.
Have you seen the trailer for that game? I mean, if there's one thing that NASCAR games seem to do is that they show you like a cool looking trailer, but it's just the same game every year.
1-0 pitch on the way.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to
Uno.
at least throw strikes here.
Mike Trout, first in RBIs at 51. Josh Donaldson, 48. Having a good year for the Twins.
The 2-0. Hard hit
Solano's
towards
going to hit
center.
that to center field. Easy peasy for Calhoun, and that
No
will
trouble
do it.
for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants down in order. They're on top 7-1.
I think it's called like NASCAR 21 Ignition or something.
So now to the plate, Nick Solak. And Through 5 turns at bat, they've
There's
only
one dude I
mustered a
cannot
total
get
of
out.
3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Crash simulations.
First pitch on its way.
I'd be interested to try a NASCAR game.
1 ball, no
But
strikes.
I would like to see it come to Game Pass, but it probably won't. Come on, Blue.
Pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Why are you not
Hey,
calling
wanna
corners
talk
all of a
about being
sudden?
in his zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0.
There's a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This
Like,
guy's not afraid to
I
pitch
would like to
inside.
do a NASCAR season just for fun. But I'll be honest, I haven't really enjoyed a NASCAR game since maybe Total Team Control. What was that, 06?
Fouled off.
Going to Discord? Okay. I won't be in the channel, but
Lofted in the air out to right field. Slater's under it. Looks
free to
in
chat
his
after the
glove,
game,
and
though.
There's one gone.
Races can feel pretty long, yeah.
Now to the plate. Here is
Kinda like those
David
F1
Dahl.
games. Like,
Down on strikes in
I
his
love
last
watching
at-bat.
people on YouTube play the F1 games, but I don't think I mean, I know I'm not good at F1 games.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Just a sport I can't get a hang of, you know.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Fly
In the
ball,
air to
center field. Two
Two
down. Probably Gausman's last inning here. Hey, who else hit a homer for me? Nick Castellanos hit a homer for me. Thank you, sir. About time you hit a homer.
Gallo.
Alright, so there's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 2.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
I think when a team starts
So did you guys see
struggling,
the
certainly offensively, it's just guys trying to
theories
play
going
above
around
their
Twitter
pay
that
grade,
the
know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base.
Field
to
of
set them
Dreams
up.
game was planned out like it was
0-1 pitch.
to make it more entertaining, so to speak.
That's not a bad pitch.
crazy
right there.
theory.
That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hopped
In
him
the
up.
air into shallow left center. Solano.
That's Solano.
And
He's gonna
got
get it, and
for
that
the
will
final
do
out
it
of
for
the frame.
Gausman.
1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 7-1.
Great pitching performance by Gausman. 6 solid frames.
DeMarcus Evans comes
Rangers
on
go to
pitch
the
now, hoping
bullpen.
for better results
Marcus
than the other
Evans,
arms
34th
that they've run
game.
out there in this one.
Winless. 5 ERA.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon
Planned
Belt.
out. Yeah, like not the whole game, but they were talking like the theory. I mean, it's complete crap, by the way. But the theory was that the game was going to be close going into the 8th inning, and then they wanted the 9th inning to be walked off on purpose. I don't know. You'd have to read it. I mean, it's a real interesting read, but I don't buy it, obviously.
Now the Rangers get a
So Joe Barlow warming up in the Rangers bullpen. Look at that porta potty. Porta potty in the bullpen. Surprised I got the shift on. Belts hit it to left center twice. I do have the shift on.
The 1-1 home. Drilled
Oh,
first.
this one will bounce off first baseman low, but he will flick it.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff
And
man
Belt is gone.
Start inning number 7.
Well, if you're going to bobble
Hey,
the ball,
Zach
you
Britton
have to
will
hope
have the
it's
White Sox
when a
toss
guy
up a
is
couple
lumbering
Southeast
down the base
Texas
pass. He's no speedster.
Yeah,
so that
pretty
was a
much.
good job
I mean,
to
that's
stay calm
not
and
the
make
exact
the
theory,
recovery
but yeah,
work.
I mean that's the you're along the line of it.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter.
I mean, like I
Slater,
said,
and
I
he
don't
hasn't
buy
quite
it.
had the same fortune at the plate as many
But
of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
it's just funny to me.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first
Swinging
pitch.
and a miss.
Swing and a miss on the slider.
It was a good game. I really enjoyed watching it. I think my only complaint about it, because there has to be one,
Set to deliver the 0-1.
is that it was just so dark. You know, like,
Threw that
especially near the end of the
fastball
game,
right by
like
him. He
it was
had
just
no
so
chance
dark.
to get the barrel of that one.
I'm pressing X to doubt. Yeah, same. I get it, they were at a cornfield in Iowa, not exactly in the big city, but it was just so daggone
Pitch
dark,
right
man.
there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
Fouled away. Slater stays alive.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul.
Torvio's still out with the shin pain. Hopefully he'll be ready to go by the National Series. That sucks for him. That's gotta suck. You get called up to the majors right before the Field of Dreams series, and you don't play it because you're hurt as a rookie.
Here's another 1-2.
Check swing.
Tried
No
to hold
go.
up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm not faulting them for it. I don't mean to sound like I am. I just...
The 2-2.
Mixed in with the camera angle they were using behind the pitcher, it was just hard to see where the ball was going.
And he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats,
Grossman 2 for
start
3
to get
again
into
tonight.
swing mode.
Full count to Slater.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air. Out
He's
to
going to
center
hit it to
field.
center.
Calhoun
Right to
waits on it.
Calhoun. Good timing up in the
2
zone.
gone.
Fly ball. Okay. That's okay. So Slater 0 for 4 today. It's tough. Seems like he does better hitting off the bench more than anything.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
So here is Dickerson. He has an RBI single and fly out. 2 flyouts, I think.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
He's going to rip into that
Well
one.
hit deep down the line.
Send that one to
but
Kansas.
That's back into the seats. Foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly
Back-to-back
behind.
sliders.
0-2.
Talk about stopping
Yeah.
the bleeding right here. This
Quickly
guy has
0-2.
come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
To 1-2 now.
Thought this was going to be a night game. That's why I made it overcast. But, oops.
The pitch.
Didn't pay attention to my
That one
times.
almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled
A little early on that one. Loyal's got it. Steps on the bag, and that'll do it. Nice inning for the Rangers. We're going to go to our bullpen here. Going to the bottom of the 7th. 7-1 Gigantes. Here's Tropiano. He had a rough last outing. Let's see if he can make it better here. Let's face 5, 6, 7 guys, so pretty good matchup for him. He's just gonna do his job, not hang pitches. He'll be fine.
Here's the first pitch.
And he's gonna shoot one right to Brandon Belt. I'd love to see that one. Pitch one out.
Next up, Willie Calhoun. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Fastball outside 1-0 to Willie Calhoun. I like Willie Calhoun.
Tropiano, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Any foreseeable? If we do, boy.
Fouled off again, and now he's in.
Well, I guess it depends if Toribio's healthy. I would like to think he will be. But if he's not, we may have to send Casale back down
The 1-2.
to call up some infield help. As of this moment, no. But I haven't thoroughly looked at the roster, so that could change.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Ooh.
And he fouls this one off.
Calhoun staying alive. There's your best team in the majors right there, the Yankees, 44-18. They've got a commanding lead over the East.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit at third.
Look at Solano.
On the dive. He gathers
Beautiful
the
play.
throw. It's there, and he's out.
2 down. I think Solano's filling in quite nicely at third base. Beautiful. There's your story for tomorrow.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I think I'm gonna have to send Maddie the list of teams that are calling us about Mike Yastrzemski, because the phone is ringing.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
I like Yastrzemski, but with the combination of me not being able to use him, and it's not really going to be our future, probably won't be back next year.
Here comes the 1-2.
Candelario. God, we've got so many. We've got so many outfield prospects. So many. I don't think everybody's gonna make it. You know.
If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fly ball right field. Slater's got it. All right, good inning.
Rangers set
Maybe
down
see
in
if
order.
Tropiano could
They're
pull off
down
one more inning. That'd be
7-1.
great.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher.
Is that who I got
Buster
playing right
Posey.
now? Yeah, Jonathan Scope's having a rough game. Of course, I got Buster Posey out there. I got Cueto out there.
Ready to deal. Here
Crawford's
comes the
out
first
there.
pitch.
No one's made an offer
Too
yet.
high to start him out here, 1-0.
I took Brendan Belt off of the trade block.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul
So I want to
ball.
keep some offense on this team. 4 innings, 0 earned runs. 4 Ks. Thank you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I appreciate you trading me him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants
2-2.
catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a
Posey
good
strikes
bite to
out
that
somehow.
slider as he swings through it for the first out of the
Marcus
inning.
Evans gets his first K.
Bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the
I
last
guess good
minute.
timing.
They're so
Just
tough to get the bat on, and when you've
doesn't
got
count.
that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Nope, just early. Okay. I was wrong.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Crawford's had a
He's
good
2
game.
for 3 and
Good
looking for
defensively,
more
good
here.
offensively. If he gets a hit here, he'll probably be player of the game, I'm guessing. Him or Belt.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Yay, Scope got a hit.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Oh, Miggy's up. Bottom of the 8, 2 out. This is his chance to get, whatever it is, 500?
The 0-2 once more.
400?
Fouled
What did Charm
away.
say? 500. Looking for 500. Be nice for him to do it here.
Another 0-2 home. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and
Somehow
misses.
missed
He
that
ran that
pitch.
2-seam
All right.
right by him for the second
2
out.
straight strikeouts
Nice
for
two-seam
Evans.
fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that
I don't
one
see a lot of
must have
swing and
had
misses
some
on that
real
pitch
good
unless
late
it's me.
life.
Then you see more misses and contacts. Good timing, too. What is with the timing?
In now, Mauricio Dubon, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Don't worry,
to
guys.
this
A new
point.
version of a card came out today. Woohoo. Another Tim Anderson card. Woohoo. Dubon's going to shoot one up through the middle.
And that gets
I'll
through,
take
so
that.
he'll have his first base hit, make him
That's a little
1
two
for
out
4
knock.
in the game now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get
Maybe
it
not
on
looking
it
good in
hard,
this
single up the middle.
Yeah, watch
at
your
bat.
lips right there,
Looks
Dan.
like me,
Send it back
swinging
right
at
where it
everything.
came from.
There's a Stella now. 2 out, 1 on.
Standing in now, Tommy LaStella, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Come on, Miggy.
One and one to Tommy LaStella.
Can I be honest? I
This
wasn't even
pitcher
looking
is
at the
on
screen
right
when you threw
now,
that pitch.
Pounding the zone,
Only one.
attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Come on, Miggy. You got to do it in front of your hometown or your home crowd.
Dubon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely.
just now joining us, all Giants up to this point. We struck early and we struck often.
The 1-2.
Kevin Gausman putting in another good performance today. Full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch.
Yastrzemski, or I'm sorry, Sostella's going to ground out, and that'll do it.
And the inning is over. One left for San Francisco.
Not Graham 99 card.
7-1.
Bottom of the 8th. 7-1.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to
Oh,
go.
he flew out.
Stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Oh, man, that sucks. That looked good for him there. I think he has such a pretty swing. There's Culberson, 1 for 1. He's also got a walk.
First pitch on the way.
Responsible for their run, actually. Alright, now that that's over, let's see. Let's go find another team to find. Another team to find. Yep, that's what I said. Let's see how bad the Cubs are doing right now. Wow. Okay. Alright. You know, Cubs, I was really kidding about you guys being a AA team, but, whew. Alright then. They're legit a AA team.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
They're losing 14-5 in the 5th inning. Boy, you guys just might as well not even play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off
This
the
is
mound
heaven.
north-south.
I'd be okay with
Trying
that
to
card.
Elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Just for the record, the last time I saw this game, it was 4-1 Cubs in the 2nd inning, and now it's the 5th inning, and it's 14-5 Marlins. What in the hell, man?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to
I was
right
going to chalk
center.
it here, man.
Slater's on his horse.
Cubs are going to lose every game between now and the rest of the
He
season.
gets there and makes the play for the
You
first
bet
out.
Ian Happ third, who hits 167. I don't understand this lineup that Ross keeps. Like, Ian Happ sucks. Like he does. He sucks.
Terra flew out last time up.
He's a very charismatic guy on his Cubs podcast. But dear God, he can't hit. But David Ross is like, oh, let's keep hitting him third.
First delivery to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Yeah. Alzolay is,
The windup and the 0-1.
he's got some really good stuff, but he just, you know, I'll be honest, Amish, he kind of reminds me of Jose Barrios a little bit. Like, he's got a lot of filthy stuff, but the pitch load is just too great on him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to
Down
the
goes
fastball
Gutierrez.
as
He strikes
swings and
out.
misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Okay, Rockies and Giants are about to get underway. I'll just load that game. There's Brock Holt now. He's over 3. I believe he's...
So now to the plate, Brock Holt.
I think he's struck out 3 times.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball
I know he
one.
struck out twice.
Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Bump that batting average down to 307. Yeah, I wouldn't pick up Alzolay.
The 1-0 home.
He doesn't.
Laid off,
He's
but
not
in there for
exactly
strike 1.
ready yet. He did get his first base hit today, though. He had a double. That was good.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2 to Brock Holt.
Good plate discipline
Doesn't
to lay
bite
off
there.
the slider that
2-2.
time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Brock Holt now with a full count.
Solak on deck. Did you ever pick up Vladimir Gutierrez?
The pitch.
He's a pretty good pitcher to have with the Reds offense. I think he's still out there. Full count to Holt. Out of the way. Yeah, my bench is beat up too. I've got well, no game today for the White Sox, so Eloy's out. Garcia's day to day. Baez on the IL. Horner's still on the IL. I'm just fixing to drop Horner. Out of the way. There was a Yahoo Fantasy updated on Bauer, and they think that he's not going to pitch this year.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Swing.
Struck out again. That's the 3rd time.
That's
he's
the 3rd
gone down
strikeout
on
for Brock
strikes in
Holt.
this one. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers.
Good 2 innings for
They're
Nick
down
Tropiano.
7-1.
That'll be it for him. He needed a bounce-back outing like that.
Taylor Hearn enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the
Josiah
deficit
Gray.
right where it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on picking him up. That's why I was talking about it. I think I'm pretty good at pitching. I'm not going to touch anything.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He was sat down on strikes.
Mike
in his last
Yastrzemski.
at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight.
All right,
either,
let's
Matt.
see here.
Gotta find
Let's
a way.
get,
Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're
let's get
scared at him
Rogers
or
some
swinging
time
at him.
here.
You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
They got Taylor Hearn
First
coming
pitch
in.
coming, here it is.
I think I actually may look at my bullpen a little more. With Rodon going on the IL, it gives me another week to figure out which pitcher I'm going to drop, because I have to drop a pitcher with Flaherty coming back.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
It actually wouldn't do any good to drop Bauer because he's in the NA slot. So
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Now
2-2.
a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's
Bryant
a
not
good
starting
take on a
today.
Fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that
Okay,
ball was
no,
a
he's
little
in
bit
left.
too far up in
Okay.
the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
it's hard to say.
The 2-2.
On a full count.
That pitch was
Solano
way
on
down
deck.
2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on
Rip.
that one that wasn't even close.
Right side, but it's well fouled.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably keep him, but he's not going to be one of my keepers.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Fouled away.
And
Oh,
the
wow.
misses here. It's
Okay.
ball 4, and they've got a leadoff
Courtesy
base
call.
runner aboard to start the 9th.
And I'm pretty sure
That should have been a
he thought that was
strikeout.
strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
I think I know who I'm going to drop.
So here is Donovan Solano. Hit the ball pretty well in his
It's just
last
because he's
at-bat,
not getting
but it
enough
resulted in a
time.
line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like
Good stop by
you did,
Butera
and all
there.
you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Well, Butera's been busy behind that plate.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Yastrzemski on at first, nobody out.
I mean, even if this wasn't happening to Bauer, I probably wouldn't keep him.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes on 3-0. Bottom part of the
Little
zone.
changeup, strike one.
Gets the call.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And Solano's gonna jump that through the right side. Back-to-back hits here in the ninth.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
3-1 fastball.
I was a little late on that one, but hit it where they weren't. Sometimes you just have games where everything goes your way, and then you have games where it doesn't. Two out, nobody on for Brendan Belt.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt.
Probably not the ideal
So watch a
matchup
slider
here.
that stays inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
I think he's slowly getting out of his funk.
And he fouls this one
Did you
off.
see what I posted on Twitter, Amish? The thing I pinned to my profile? About the budget.
The 1-1. There's a
Brandon
swing
Belt.
and a drive hit well
High
into
and deep to
field.
right.
Coming up is the right
And it
fielder.
is over the wall. Out of here.
Gone.
Put the cherry on top. 3-run shot. At a Belt.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't.
391
afford to give up a three-run
feet.
homer. He
Just enough to
the
get
plate.
out of here.
Now he's
Into
back
the
to
corn.
drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
173 mil. Could get anybody. Of course, that's not counting the.
At the plate, Austin Slater.
That's not counting the 2
Swings
players
and
I
hits
will
it foul
probably
off to the
extend,
right and out of
but
play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball.
I think I know
Thoughts on
which
this
players I'm
offense,
going
fellas?
to extend.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's
Slater
clear
hits that
the
to
pitchers
left
need
field.
start
That's going to
making better
die.
pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
Calm
No
down.
one really chased
Slater 0 for
today.
5.
Really stayed
Rough.
staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
But yeah, there's one pitcher I can extend and one hitter I can
Next will be
extend.
the designated hitter, Alex Dickerson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering.
And
Here's a
Dickerson
drive out toward left center
hits it in the
field.
left center field gap.
Running
That's gonna
hard,
get
he's
down
digging
again.
for second. And
He's
in
gonna
there
hold at
easily
second. One
with
out.
a one-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've
See,
got
this
to
is what a
ride the
19 and
streaks as long
43
as
team
you
should play
possibly
like. I'm
can.
sorry.
He's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Joe Barlow.
That'll be it. Here comes Joe Barlow out of the bullpen. 33 appearance, 2-3 record. ERA once again over 6. Not doing great against either righties or lefties, so he will face Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute
Lourdes
steal.
Gurriel
He
Jr.
drafted where
He is
was.
on the
There are
trade
definite
block.
signs that he has a chance to
Be
make an
interesting
impact
if we
at the
can
big
get
league.
him. Posey fouls that off.
Behind 0-2 now.
Which position player? We could do that. Let's bring in a position player. Let's just do that for fun. How do you have to do something special to set that up? Can you do position players? Surely you can do position players. Let's see here. Well, it's got to be someone that's not playing. So, not gonna be Bart. Could be Duggar? No, it can't be Duggar. I mean, it could be Duggar. Casale? No, not Casale either. I really don't know. Of course, this doesn't tell me the two-way position player thing, so... I know. I just get to thinking about that. It'd be nice to have someone come in.
0-2 count and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 3 runs already home here.
Be alright. Be alright.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Posey.
Again, a 1-2.
And he is going to sting that to right center field. Dickerson's going to be waved in. And we are going to make it 11-1. I wonder how Matt Tony La Russa would be right now.
I mean, that's their 11th run of the game.
God, have we even scored 11 runs in a game this season?
Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Need to get to the pitcher spot? We don't know if we have one.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't get to it.
Four runs here in this half inning. 0-1, here it comes.
Crawford hits that to left center. Calhoun will get it. 2 down.
Calhoun
Yeah, AL's home.
Be
all right. We'll have a position player pitch at some point this year.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
There's Dubon, 1 for 4.
First offering on its way. Got him
Yeah,
to
I
go
want to
up the
check our
ladder there for
games
strike 1.
after the broadcast because I really don't think we've scored 11 runs in a game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Oh my God, how did I make contact with that? 1-2.
Posey leads off
No
first
reason I
with
should
a
make
pair of
contact with
outs
that.
in the inning. swing and a miss.
Vaughn goes down swinging.
And the throw to
Go to the
first
bottom of the
ends
ninth. This game's
inning.
pretty much done.
So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push
Giants
across
11,
4
Rangers
runs.
1. Let's go
2,
close it
3,
out
and
here
4
in
set to kick off the bottom of the
Dyersville,
ninth.
Iowa.
It's the Giants 11 and the Rangers 1. Tyler Rogers, a right-handed reliever, standing
Rogers.
6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Probably not a good matchup for Rogers in a way because you got 3 highly high-contact players that he's got to face. But he's got to learn how to do this.
So
So.
stepping in is Nick Solak. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
This is pretty much a position player pitching.
Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1-0. This umpire has been something else behind the plate, too. He's been not calling a good strike zone on both sides.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled
Fly
high
ball,
in the
left
air out to
field.
left field.
Stremski? Woo!
Yastrzemski is there, and that's not the
Almost
start
lost
to the
it,
bottom of
but
the
he
ninth
got
this
it.
Crowd was hoping for 1 away. Next, it'll be David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
So there's David Dahl now. 0 for 3.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Rogers is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you
69 mile per hour curveball
or like
fouled
this
away.
guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Clown was arguing Hendricks is not the first MLB pitcher to get a win in Iowa. Kyle Cook in 1875.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Woo! Beautiful pitch.
I
did not know that.
This pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Does MLB
That's
count that as a
time he
stat?
struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
I mean, I guess it depends. If they count it as a stat, then no, he's not the first person. But if they don't count it, then technically, I guess he is. So does it count as MLB? Well, there you go. And it doesn't count.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
All right, ground ball.
This should do it.
Listella's got it, and that will do it. Giants dominate. Well, that's something we don't say. We haven't said this season at all.
11-1 at the end of this one.
They pull off 11-1 victory over this Rangers squad.
Kevin Gausman earns win number 7 on the season.
Excellent pitching by Gausman. He showed a lot of power behind the plate. There's your man Crawford there. Stella with a home run.
For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Solano flashing some good defense. And Brandon Belt putting the cherry on top with a 3-run shot. So once again, final score, San Francisco Giants 11, Texas Rangers 1. Gausman gets the win. 6 innings, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 1 earned. That's what an ace does. Mike Fultonevich with the loss. 4 innings, 8 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, gave up 6. Player of the game, Brendan Belt, 3 for 5 with a homer and 2 doubles. He had 5 RBIs tonight. Home run also by Crawford and LaStella. All right, that does it for me tonight. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon to start the series against the Nationals. I believe Alex Wood goes for us tomorrow. I think that's correct. Yeah, I want to take my screenshots here and get on out. So appreciate you hanging out, I guess, and I'll see you for tomorrow's game. Go Giants.